Hi everyone, BJ Smith from The Busy Marketer coming to you from my podcast studio with another edition of digital marketing news for The Busy Marketer, the latest information on digital marketing that you need to know right now. Bing is testing out a new ad extension that shows the advertiser's number of Twitter followers in their ads that look a little something like this. Who cares, right? Not so fast. Let's look at this a little bit deeper. My first thought when I saw this was Bing holds about 19% of the search market and Twitter owns 18% of the social market. Those aren't great numbers. To many of us experienced marketers, we know that a number of followers can easily be artificially inflated. You can easily go out and buy 100,000 followers. I get followed by people daily offering to sell me Twitter followers. We know that engagement is what matters. I've seen users on Twitter with 4,000 followers have more meaningful conversations with those people than some users with 200,000 followers. So when I see a high number of followers, I question whether or not that number is legit. I did an informal poll on Twitter this morning and the responses were pretty much the same. But here's the thing. None of us are Bing users. Bing is a very capable search engine that doesn't get the credit it deserves. But most of us use Google because it integrates with many of our tools and most of our customers are there. If you're an iPhone or an iPad user, you may have noticed that Siri uses Bing as her default search engine. That's a good reason to use Bing's mobile ads, but that's another discussion since the Twitter ad extensions are only for desktop ads at the moment. Bing desktop users tend to not be quite as tech savvy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to put them down. Most of those users just have different priorities. They usually have Bing as their default search engine because that's what's on Internet Explorer, the browser that came with their computer. Those folks probably don't know that you can buy Twitter followers. So my argument that the number of Twitter followers a company has is irrelevant because numbers can be purchased is invalid. Like it or not, this Twitter number will serve as a form of social proof. So what should you do? One, if you're not using Bing ads, consider giving them a shot. Bing has a much smaller share of the search market than Google, which means there are fewer advertisers and typically fewer competitors. That means it could cost you less money to make a sale on Bing than it does on Google. If you're in the US and the 45 plus age group is in your sweet spot, you really should try Bing ads. Two, if you're using or want to use Bing ads and you have a good number of Twitter followers compared to your competition, consider turning on the Twitter ad extension when it becomes available to you. Remember, this is a beta test right now. Just keep in mind that if you have 1,000 followers and your competition has 20,000 followers, it will probably do you more harm than good. And three, if your company is active on Twitter and you want to get more followers, it does no good to have followers if you're not active. There are strategies to build a following without buying numbers. It takes more time, but I think it's worth it in the end. I'll share a way I'm currently growing my followers in the full article that's going to be linked to this video. So what do you think about Bing? I'd love to hear your thoughts on Bing as a search engine in general and what you think about this new Twitter integration. Continue the conversation by leaving a comment below and go ahead and give this video a quick thumbs up. It only takes a second. You can read more stories like this at thebusymarketer.com/news. Until next time, this is BJ Smith with Digital Marketing News for The Busy Marketer. What are you waiting for? You made it this far. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel to get up-to-date digital marketing news. You'll be glad that you did, and your friends won't make fun of you for being the last to know. There's a button right down there. Also, be sure to check out the Busy Marketer podcast on iTunes or Stitcher Radio. Each week, I interview real-world digital marketers out there fighting the good fight. Go listen for some awesome tips and stories of inspiration. You'll love it.